Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm Sean Anderson, Most Valuable Podcast, and today is my first day of doing mock drafts for the NBA of 2017. Mock Draft 1.0 for the 2017 NBA Draft just dropped. Check it out in the description. We got the link to the full mock draft down there. There's explanations as well. I tried to do a video where I went 1 through 30, and I got to 14, and I was like, yeah, I am out of breath. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. There's a reason we've been doing it this way. So if you do want to check out the full mock draft, don't forget to check out the link in the description. But really what I want to take this kind of part to do is people have been talking about Markelle Fultz. People have talked about Lonzo Ball. We even did a discussion on the fast break about those two and which one's the better prospect. But a guy that's been really creeping up my board and a guy that I think is a franchise changer here is Dennis Smith from NC State. You see a guy whose three-point shot is getting better throughout the season. You see a guy with a ton of athleticism, but the thing that I just love is his, really intensity, and it's very Russell Westbrook-esque, and he has it in college. I mean, Russ didn't have that huge intensity in college, but you see this in Dennis Smith, and you see the thunderous dunks he can throw down, and you see him at the end of the Duke game throwing down a huge, game-sealing dunk, and it's kind of the middle finger to the Cameron Crazies there. It was absolutely fantastic, and just seeing that and seeing his ability to create outside of that, it just makes me ridiculously excited for him, and that's why I have him number 4 in my mock draft to Dallas. I think that he can be a completely franchise changer, a guy that can drive in, and obviously he can shoot a little bit from 3, but he can also dish it out, and having guys like Wesley Matthews, a guy who's a deadly shooter from the outside, a guy like Harrison Barnes who's really stepped up as a scorer for Dallas and really has been the only bright spot of Dallas. I think that could be a big, not really a big 3, but a good 3 for Dallas and a 3 that could help them make the playoffs down the road. I think that Dallas wouldn't be a complete team with Dennis Smith, but I think that will get on their way to being a more complete team. And just got to throw it out because the other guy that I'm excited about, or really going to be paying a lot of attention to, is the number 12 pick, Portland taking Harry Giles, a guy that has a lot of injury concerns, but just looking at his ability and the potential he has and the need of a big man for Portland, I think that is going to be an interesting watch there, and kind of very similar to Skal Labissière last year, where a guy who had a lot of questions coming out and really fell down in the NBA draft. It's going to be interesting to see what Harry Giles does. But if you do want to see the full mock draft, go to mostvaluablepodcast.com. The link is in the description. You can check out 1 through 30. It's going to be fun doing a lot of these mock drafts. We'll have probably about 6, hopefully, down the road. My final one will be a full 2-round mock draft, so it should be fun once we get closer to the NBA draft. But hope you stick around. We have a ton of NBA draft coverage coming out. We also have a ton of NFL draft coverage if you're interested in that, so don't forget to check that out. Again, link in the description for my full mock draft. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channels, and also got to give a shout out. We've been growing so big in January, and it's all thanks to you guys. But I'm Sean Anderson, and I'll see you guys next time.